Hey everyone, it's time for a very late December favorites, but better late than never, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I actually don't have a whole lot of product to talk about, but I do have some definite favorites that I used several times that I just wanted to share with you anyway. So we'll go ahead and get started with eyes. And the first item I'm going to show you, unfortunately, is a limited edition item, but I'm showing it to you because it is fairly new. So if by chance you can check your Sephora maybe online or your nearest store and they do have it, just know that I would personally highly recommend it. I think it's absolutely stunning. And I'm talking about the Makeup Forever Helodium powder, and this one is in the shade 302. They do have a white one, and this one it's so multi-dimensional. It's gorgeous. It has like flecks of, let me see if I can show you without actually dropping the product. So there it is right there. You can see pink, you can see purple, you can see, you might not be able to see it, but when you have it on, you can see like blue and green. It's just stunning, and you can wear this alone, or if you get it wet with, either water or something like MAC Fix Plus. It's just stunning, stunning, stunning. I wore this so many times in December. Next is the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. This is fairly new to my collection. I purchased it probably about a month or a little over a month ago, and I actually did purchase this when it initially came out, but I returned it because I found that so many of the colors were either in my other Urban Decay palettes or they were just very close to what I already had. But every time somebody showed it here on YouTube, I just felt like it was missing from my collection. And that's because I love Urban Decay so much. I think they're like my favorite eyeshadows right now, and they have been for a really long time actually. But I have the Urban Decay Naked 1 palette, the original palette, and I absolutely love it. And I just feel like this is a great companion to it. So I'm not going to show you the colors because I'm sure you all know what they look like. But anyway, I really enjoyed that for the month of December, and I'm just glad to finally permanently have it as part of my collection. So moving on to, I guess we can move on to lips. One drugstore lipstick that is just stunning, and so many people talked about this and I just kept passing it up, and I felt like I wanted it, but I never actually purchased it. And then Shannon, or Shani from Shani Banny, wore it in one of her videos, and I commented and I asked her, please tell me what you're wearing on your lips because it's just gorgeous. And so she said it was this lipstick, and I actually went out that night to Walgreens and picked it up. It's from Revlon, and it is Cherries in the Snow. It is absolutely stunning. It is a pink red. It's definitely going to pull more red on when I swatch it, but it does have some pink tones to it as well. So there is Revlon Cherries in the Snow, and it's just stunning. It's gorgeous. Next are two MAC Sheen Supremes, and I love these. This has to be like my favorite finish, my favorite MAC lipstick, because I just love them. They have a nice creamy consistency to it, but they have like a nice glossy finish to them, so you can totally skip lip gloss, which I really like. I like the fact that I'm getting kind of two products in one. So these are the two Sheen Supremes that I've really been loving. The first one is Quite the Thing, which I believe I showed you in a haul video, and I basically called it a Baby Rebel because it's very similar in tone to MAC's Rebel, except it's a little bit more sheer, but it has that nice bright pop of color still going on. So this one right here is Quite the Thing, and I will swatch it for you. These are a little hard to swatch just because of the consistency of them, but there it is right there. The next one is one that I've had for a really long time, and you can tell how much I love it because I've used so much of it. So that's it all the way down. And I've talked about this one before, especially when I first hauled it. I couldn't stop talking about this, and I just love it. I feel like this is one of those colors that will always be in my collection. As long as they keep making it, I will keep purchasing it. And this one is MAC's Bare Again, and this is basically just like a pinky beige color. And again, obviously the same finish as the other one, but there it is right there. Looks like it's pulling a little bit more caramel brown color on the swatch, but it definitely has some pink tones to it when you see it in person. So there it is right there. It's just a great everyday color. If you like the pinky beige neutral colors, you're going to love, love, love this one. And then lastly for lips is the Estee Lauder Pure Gloss lip gloss that I purchased. Of course I use this a lot in December because of Christmas, but I love this. I'm so glad that I purchased it. It's so opaque. It smells really nice. It has a beautiful finish to it, and I don't know if I said the shade already. Wet Cranberry is the name of the color, and I like that it has a doe foot applicator, but you just don't need a whole lot of product. So this is Wet Cranberry right there. You can see the finish and it's just gorgeous. Okay, next are face items, and the first one is a blush. This is from the drugstore. This is from the brand Black Radiance, which you can find from Walmart. Black Radiance is owned by Wet n Wild, I later found out. But this blush is in the shade Toasted Almond, and it's just beautiful. It's not going to look like anything when I swatch it. So this is what it looks like right here, and this is a swatch of it. It's really nicely pigmented. They blend out really well, so I don't even know that I should swatch this. I just don't feel like the swatch is going to do it any justice, but I will try anyway. So it definitely has like this warm rust. Obviously it's more of a rust color. There it is right there. And again, it just doesn't look like anything special, which is why I didn't want to swatch it. But they're very inexpensive, and if you have a Walmart, just check these out. Find a color that maybe you like and give them a shot, because I find that the quality is really, really good for the price and for it being a drugstore blush. Lastly, for makeup is a foundation. I don't use this as an everyday foundation. I know I said that in my tag, the highlights of 2012, but I do like to use this on special occasions. And of course, for all the Christmas parties, this is all I wore. It is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. I just love the finish of this foundation. I find that it just makes my skin look so flawless, so airbrushed and perfect, and it gives me that full coverage that I like. And I just love it. I love the formulation of it, how it's kind of like whipped and moussey. I love this foundation. It's just perfect for me for special occasions. So that was definitely a favorite in December. And then the last item that I have to show you is a tool. I don't think I've mentioned this in a favorites video. If I have, I apologize, then this will tell you just how much I love this product. But it is the Masters Brush Cleaner and Preserver, which everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of my YouTube girlfriends were talking about here, and I first heard about it through Lipstick Vanessa, and then it slowly started taking over with the rest of my YouTube girlfriends. And it was one of those products that I was way too curious about. I found this at Hobby Lobby, but you can also find it on Amazon.com, and you can find it at Michael's. Your best bet if you have a Michael's is to get it there, because you can use the 40% off coupon for it. But it's basically just a white balm. It's a white solid balm, and you just wet your makeup brush, and then you just kind of, rub it in there and then rinse it out and just repeat until it's as clean as you want it to be. This works absolutely fantastic. I paid $9.99 for this. I know that this is going to last me such a long time, and it was really, really good for my MAC, what is this? 168 brush. This brush I had used a long, what is it called? Like a staining cheek color from Lorac, and so it stained my white brush hairs, and no matter what I used, it just never came out. No brush cleaner would take it out. And then once I purchased this and I used it, it made it like new. So it took the staining off, and it just really cleans my brushes really well. So if you're looking for something to try for your makeup brushes, I would highly recommend this, not only because it's easily accessible, but it's affordable and it works really, really well. So that's it for my December favorites. I hope that you enjoyed. Anyway, let me know what some of your beauty favorites were. I hope you're having a great day or night, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.